Welcome back, my friends. Today we're doing a test shave on a sample blade, a Ladas Super Stainless. A couple months ago I bought some Perma Sharps, and the fellow turned around and sent me a couple sample blades. Now Perma Sharps and Ladas, they're different companies, but they're both in Russia, Russian-made blades. And Ladas is the same company that makes Voskhod's and Wismets and Paul Silvers. I don't know who else, I don't know who else comes from there, but Ladas is a fairly well-known razor. It comes double wrapped. It has all the hallmarks of just fine, a regular fine blade. This is what it looks like. It says Ladas on one side, and I guess that's Ladas on the other side. We're using, for test purposes, my usual test warhorse here is Super Speed. And we're using a known quantity soap. We're using Mitchell's wool fat. And when I do the other blade, it's the Rapira. I'll use the same wool fat because I want to be testing the blade. I don't want to be testing the soap. You can't hardly beat Mitchell's for consistency. Well, at least for me, I like it real well. And it's mixed with, there's still a little bit of my Pana Crema in the accumulator, so can't hardly fuss about the soap. So let's try this Ladas. Ladas, yes. See how it does. Boy, it's smooth. Very smooth blade. It's quite sharp. Yeah, that's a nice blade. The eBay seller, his name was goes under Richardson 2452. Sent these to me. I don't know what all he's got now. I know he still has some more Ladas and some. I don't know if he has any Perma Sharps left, but you can check with him and see what he's stocking. He seems to have a few items. Thank you so much for sending these samples, and I'll make sure that they do get reviewed. It looks like it's been a spell since there's been a lot of reviewing on the internet. I did a little pre-research last night, and I don't know if they're still in production. I assume they are because you can get them on Amazon. Not a particularly expensive blade. At first pass, super smooth. There's no tugging, no pulling. Seems quite adequate. So far, I'd say these are on par with any other Russian manufactured blade. And for me, that would be Voskhod's and Wismets and Paul Silvers. Just sailing right through the whiskers. Now, I don't have real thick beard either, but I'd say They pretty good if you can get them. I certainly would give these a good thumbs up as far as they're a good blade. I don't know if, because I've got so many blades, if it's these are great, but I don't know if I need to go out and buy any more because I have too darn many blades now. I get in big trouble if I buy any more. Of course, 25 bucks for 100 is not that big of a deal either. I'm gonna give you guys 4 passes. I really want to do some strokes on this. And with the super speed, it's a good it's a good razor to kind of, you can't blame any problems on the razor because we all know how good they are. Now this last pass, because Mitchell's is so slick, I'm gonna do this last pass finishing up, just buffing against the grain. Just to see, I'm gonna flip back and forth to see both, to get both sides in. I know that I am as smooth as porcelain right now. There's no whiskers left. I have to say, yeah, hard to beat it. Yeah. And then we'll hit ourselves up with the Allen block. No tingle at all. With one shave, I'd tell you, based on this first one, and I gotta assume that there's let's do just a little touch right there. I usually have a little bit there anyway. Based on this first shave, I'd say it'd be tough to go wrong with Ladas. If they're in front of you and you have an opportunity to buy some and the price is right, I'd say go right at it. We're gonna use some Thayer's lemon. Nice of the fellow. He sent me, his name is Michael. He wrote Mike on when he signed the letter. He sent me the 2 blades. When I do the repair, I'll be doing the same kind of thing. Our aftershave today is Alpa Fougere. It says cologne, but boy, if it's a cologne, it's an awful mild one. I'd say it's aftershave strength, and I got a big bottle of it, so. Gives me a chance to kind of feel myself up too. Yeah, that was a good shave. Thank you, made it this far. Thank you for staying. Leave a like, subscribe if you're so inclined. I'm Major Rich. You find me at theshavingcadre.com. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.